Alles klärchen. Willkommen bei InstaHeat. Diese Firma haben wir schon mal auf unserem Blick gehabt. Miss?
Am I missing something here?
See him? I saw his picture in the paper.
New and improved model. They'll be selling these like hotcakes.
Zumindest wenn das geschieht, was ich denke, was ist.
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
Alles klar. Ivan Rasick.
Rehab is for quitters.
I'm gonna make him take me to the pictures tonight.
Nope, hier müssen wir nicht rein.
Goddamn wedding.
The main reason Santa's so jolly is because he knows where all the bad girls live.
Sie sind der Manager?
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70, yeah. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
Aha. Na schön, dann wollen wir mal ein paar Fragen von Ihnen beantwortet
So you're telling
kriegen.
me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
Meinen Sie?
You're telling me that you've never had any problems with this heater?
Look, we've changed the design since the Model 70.
These things are still being installed?
It's the demand. None of us could keep up with the amount of housing going up. At the budget end, we're still using some of the old stock. We are installing 100 heaters a week. They're not all faulty.
They're not all safe either.
100 Boiler die Woche. Das ist Wahnsinn.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
Ich habe da ein Problem damit. Schauen wir uns doch mal einen Boiler von einem Ryan gewartet und einen Boiler, der von einem Varley gewartet ist.
I think you're lying, Rasick. I think some of your men aren't fully licensed. You're desperate to cover your sales.
And how are you going to prove that, Detective? Name me one of my guys who would have overlooked a fault like this.
Ryan.
What about Matthew Ryan?
You know about Ryan, huh? All right, he's been in some trouble, I know that. He's done his time.
You in the habit of hiring criminals, Rasick?
I need guys, Detective. This boom is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you.
So.
There, around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
Acevento
I swear, this town's going straight to hell.
Ernesto.
This is a long shot. We are not going to rouse that whole list.
Brauchen wir auch nicht.
I want to run it by R&I, cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
Varley und Ryan sind mit drauf. Also rufen wir mal bei der Zentrale an.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
We don't see that every
Cole
day.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, detective, run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Cutner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Clemens Walter, previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Ryan Matthew, charged for contempt of court, attempted murder, plea bargain down to assault charge.
Nice.
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young lady.
So, der Varley, der wird gerade in Illinois
Your
gesucht.
employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasick. Desperate times indeed.
Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do, but my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
Na schön.
You gotta be kidding. I
Here.
could save all year
Happy
to never
now?
afford that.
Na
Stick
dann,
around, Mr. Rasick.
Walter Clemens ist hier. Da ist Reginald Varley. Oh. Moskill. Tjap,
The
tjap,
company went
tjap.
through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive. Varley has a problem with bugs.
Entweder das oder er ist unser Mann. Aber der wird doch wegen Mord gesucht, nicht wegen Brandstiftung.
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasick?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice.
Witzig. Ryan Matthew. Oh. Law and Authority. Das Essay eines Anarchisten.
Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine. Ryan wants the world to be a better place. Don't we all?
Na dann, auf geht's. Was ist in Clemens' Spind drin? Oh. Law and Authority. Wenn auch nur eine Kopie davon.
Clemens is a fellow traveler.
Mind if I
Mister?
leave you to it? I got work waiting.
Ja, machen Sie's.
3 birds. Clemens, Ryan, Varley. Where to, Phelps?
Fangen wir mal mit Clemens an.
If you were twice as smart, you'd.
Cutscene.
Jesus, Cole.
You drive.
What's wrong with a good
I need to go over the
old-fashioned black
case
and
notes.
white?
Clemens?
Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers, and we want them quick.
Okay, okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
You know Reginald Varley?
No? Can't say I do.
Detroit PD is after Reginald Varley for murder. You want us to run you in for aiding and abetting, Clemens?
Whoa, 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 whoa. All I know about Varley is he gets kickbacks from some developer. Does their work first. Spreads it around if he can.
You were licensed and worked for InstaHeat?
I contract for them. So what?
InstaHeat hires arsonists, does it?
I've worked as a fitter all my life. Put everything I had into that house. And my fucking mud shark of a wife gets awarded it in the settlement. She's blowing spics 2 at a time while I'm at work. And she gets the house. Yeah, I burnt it all right. Set fire to that fucker and watched it burn to the ground. I did my time and I'd do it again.
Sorry about the rouse, Clemens. You did the right thing.
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
Lügner.
You and Ryan are fifth columnists.
And how do you figure that, wise guy? What proof do you have? Been following me to meetings?
Nein. Wir haben ein Flugblatt in deinem Spind entdeckt.
We found a pamphlet in your locker, Clemens. We can add your name to the register. HUAC might want to interview you.
That shit was from Ryan. He's always pushing that shit on people. Drives me nuts. He's got it in for the company.
All right, Clemens. You're off the hook for the moment.
Can I get back to work now?
Let's get out of here, Phelps. He ain't our guy.
Okay. Na dann. Dann schauen wir mal, was der Varley macht.
Jesus,
Can you drive to
Cole.
this one?
What's wrong with a good old-fashioned black and white? If
Hey.
he's on the run, he might be packing heat. If he's wanted for murder, I say we take the doubt out of the equation and let him have it.
You nervous?
It's been a while.
You were in combat.
In 1917. You know, I never fired my weapon in the line of duty.
Yikes.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
I may be old and out of practice, but I'm still a Marine, Phelps.
It would be better for our case if we could bring him in, Herschel. LAPD, Varley! Stop or I'll shoot!
Oh, verdammt. Er flieht.
Come on, Varley. You can't keep running forever. This range is barely grazing.
Oh, verdammt.
Keep talking. Someday you'll say something intelligent.
Wow! Ach, er kommt uns noch. Schaut nicht gut aus. Ach, natürlich. Ach. Ich hätte seinen Reifen abschießen können.
Come on, Varley. You can't keep running forever. Stop or I will shoot.
Okay, das lief besser.
Why did you run from us, Varley?
I'm gonna take a wild guess that you're the same Reginald Varley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you.
Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, you're a guest of the
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer.
So, jetzt schauen wir uns mal an, was Ryan zu sagen hat.
You're behind the
How are we
wheel.
gonna look getting around in this stinkhole?
Du bist bereits eingestiegen, Herschel.
Fine. But if the skipper sees us driving around in this, we're dead.
Mach dir mal keine Sorgen. Da ist diese Fratze schon wieder.
Are you Matthew Ryan?
Who's asking?
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson squad.
Arson?
You heard the man.
Let's just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
Hold it, Ryan. I said,
Son of a bitch.
Verdammt! Er flieht!
Those are GI's backyards he's crashing through.
The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
Move in. I'll take out the van. Get in close and steer him off the tar.
He's going to kill those men.
They'll get out of the way.
Only if they hear him coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody.
What the? Oh, das ging schnell.
Show me your hands.
Das war witzig. Das war sehr witzig.
why did you run, Ryan?
I was scared.
You got a reason to be scared, Ryan?
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
Nice.
We have 3 suspects. As much as I'd like it to be Chapman, I think it's one of the other 2 guys. Let's get to the station and close this case.
Alles klar. Auf dein Wort, Bix.
Can you drive to this one?
Ach, Wilshire. Ist Lieutenant Hauptmann immer noch ein Arsch?
He ran the light on Olympic, and we finally collared him on Temple.
I have 2 suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
Okay.
Isn't that the cop that caught the guy that was pretending to be dead?
Ryan?
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
So, Fragen.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
This is industrial sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You delusional detective. What campaign?
Deine Flugblätter.
Your locker is full of pamphlets. Clemens told us how you were always foisting them on people.
Sure. I spread the pamphlets. A guy has to do something. InstaHeat heaters break down every day. They're still peddling the same lousy design that they lifted from Hephaestus.
InstaHeat bought out Hephaestus?
Them, Vulcan, Pyro, and a bunch of other companies.
And you still work for them?
A guy has to work.
And the directors of the company. How do you feel about them these days?
You work it out.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
Lügner.
If you know enough to do your job, you know enough to do that repair. You're lying, Ryan.
And how do you think you can prove that?
Die Aussage von Racing, genau.
Your boss at InstaHeat said that you've all been trained to do it. It's a common repair. Are you calling him a liar?
Okay, so I know how it's done. But what would be the point? You just end up with a gas leak and then a small fire when you turn the pilot back on.
And if you didn't reset the pilot and the gas spread, what was the cause of the fire in your own home, Ryan?
I won't tell you.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
Nix. Du lügst.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Varley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
So.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
Lügner.
You're lying, Ryan.
And how exactly are you gonna prove that?
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
Du bist noch nicht aus dem Schneider. Ganz im Gegenteil, du bist überhaupt nicht aus dem Schneider. Aber ich gehe noch mal schnell rüber und höre mir an, was Varley zu sagen hat. Okay? Okay.
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry you out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead. I think Ryan is our man. But procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects. Let's speak to Varley.
Alles klar.
Got a stakeout down on Second
Varley?
tonight.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up.
We
to
have Matthew
45.
Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
Und was machst du dann an dem Sawyer-Haus, mein Lieber?
Why are you lying to me, Varley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
Boiler von Varley gewartet.
Your name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think you played him, though. Because he still wouldn't sell.
Witzig. Okay, was hast du über Suburban?
Word is, you're in the pocket of some property developer?
Never. I got principles.
Lüg mich nicht an.
How did Suburban put the squeeze on you? Did they find out about your record?
There's no way you can link me to Suburban. You're wasting your time.
Tja, sowohl Clemens als auch Matthew haben ausgesagt, dass du auf der Payroll von Suburban stehst. Sagt aus, von Reginald Varley Bestechungsgeld angenommen zu haben. Das sagte Walter Clemens. Und Matthew sagt, dass Varley mit der Suburban Wohnbauförderung unter einer Decke steht. Sowohl Clemens als auch Walter sagen, du stehst auf deren Payroll.
Ryan says you offered to cut him in on the kickbacks they were offering. He'll testify in court.
Suburban, they got real-time pressure on getting some of the big developments finished. There's some big date that they can't afford to miss. So yeah, I took their money. But so did a lot of guys, all right? Carpenters, electricians, plumbers. It's no big conspiracy.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an InstaHeat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
I don't believe you, Varley. I think Suburban wants homeowners who don't want to sell out of the way.
I think you're out of your mind. Where is the evidence that I have done anything to contribute to this fire, huh?
Arsonists use cigarettes and mosquito coils as time delay fuses. We found an open box of mosquito coils in your locker.
Whoa, hang on! Those things, they belong to Ryan, all right? He asked me to hold them because his locker's full of stupid pamphlets. I thought he used them for camping.
Okay.
We're done for now.
So what happens?
You're either going back to Detroit to face a murder rap, or you're staying here to answer for these arsons.
Ja, so einfach ist das. Und wenn ihr mich fragt, Detroit ist für dich die bessere Destination, weil die Brandstiftung, die geht wohl eher auf Ryans.
That bum took a swipe at me, I put him down with my sap.
Anyone seen where Miss Wells was?
So.
No, sorry.
Also Ryan, hier sind wir wieder.
Harry thinks he can get fresh whenever he pleases.
Matthew Ryan, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
You're putting an innocent man away here. You hear me? I didn't set any fires. I didn't kill that family.
Phelps, what you did to your wife and kids was un-American.
My wife threw me out.
Did I ask for your opinion? You're here to listen to mine. What I was going to say, before I was interrupted, was you did a good job on the Stephen Sawyer case. We don't often get results in arson, so well done.
What about me? Do I get a little stamp by my hand or a lollipop or something?
What you get is another case. A bad one, unfortunately.
Oh. Also das sind also die Ropes in Arson. Matthew Ryan wird mit 4 Mordanklagen am Hals vor das Schwurgericht treten. Jap, so schaut's aus.